Lorenzen was saying on TV, he didn't make it sound as though there was any like really heated debate on whether or not he was going back out for the 8th or the 9th. Is that true? I mean,
yeah. So after the 7th, I went down the tunnel and I asked him, "How are you doing?" And he said, because he was at 100 pitches after the 7th, and he said, "I'm good." And I asked him, "Are you strong?" And he said, "I'm strong. I'm good." I said, "All right, I'm giving you 20 pitches, and that's it." So I said, "You better get quick outs." And he did. He said, "I will." And he did. So it was great. Fantastic moment. Great game. He was just, him and JT just linked up perfectly. It was just a great night.
I really said to him, "You better get quick outs."
Yeah.
So make sure.
Yeah.
Conversation after the 8th, or is that kind of?
No, because he was at, in my mind, it was like, okay, if he gets 113, 114, 115 pitches, we gotta get him out, because we gotta keep this guy healthy. You know how important health is for me, and he's got a career to think about, and I gotta think about his career. The good thing is that he's gonna have probably 8 days off before his next start because of the days off. So he's gonna go into straight recovery here for the next couple of days.
What have you thought of him overall, just 2 starts in?
It was good, you know. In the first inning, he built up a lot of pitches. I'm not sure what he ended up with. It was probably 23, 24 pitches after the first inning. And then he walked the leadoff guy in the second inning. But then he just settled right in. I don't know what happened, but I mean, he started getting the ball down, getting the ball over the plate. His changeup was really good. I thought all his breaking balls were good, and he started throwing strikes and getting quick outs. And you know, after the first 2 innings, maybe 3 innings, you wouldn't think that he'd be able to get through 9, but he did.
I think like every player and manager coach has like a different point in the game when they think, I think he might have a chance to do this. Was there a moment in the game for you, in that bat or a sequence that?
I can't really recall a certain moment, but because I was so locked in on his health and you know, his pitch count. And, so I don't know if there was the one good thing about his pitches were there weren't many stressful ones. I mean, it wasn't like he was working out of jams and things like that. So, boy, what a performance. I mean, his first 2 starts there, he gives us 17 innings. The first start in Miami, he saves our bullpen, so we virtually had nothing, not much anyway. And now this tonight, and what a welcoming night to Philadelphia. Yeah, Weston Wilson, same thing, you know. This kid comes up here and first at bat. Well, the first play that he had, the ball up against the left field wall in foul territory, he looked like he was playing in his backyard. And then, you know, he comes up his first at bat, hits a home run, he gets a couple walks, scores 3 runs. I told Schwarber about the 5th, I said, if we get a couple more, now stay loose, because if we get a couple more, I may want to get Weston off his feet. We may have to go out and play left field for a couple of them.
Gave Lorenzen that motivation to come for 2 days off next week. Does that kind of factor in at all?
It does. Absolutely it does. I mean, if he's going on regular rest, I don't think we get there. I really don't. Because his max pitch count this year is 101. So we went 23 over, which is, I mean, there's some risk there. So having the extra rest really played a part of it.
Number, if he had gone to the 9th, they would have had to take him out, kind of regardless.
That might have been his last hitter right there. Yeah.
Did you say anything to him after the game?
Well, we had a little toast in the clubhouse, but no, I just shook his hand. It's like, great job. I mean, what else are you gonna say?
Middle of, you know, maybe his best year, and it seems like you're catching him here at a good time. His last 4 starts with Detroit were really good. Is there something specific that stood out to you in these 2 starts about how he pitches that looks a little different, or maybe it's not something you remember from seeing him on the other side?
I think he's just so simple. You know, he throws strikes, he gets weak contact, and I think he understands how difficult hitting is because he's been a hitter, and he just keeps people off balance and challenges people, and it works.
His changeup has played into his success here because he mentioned he hadn't thrown it in a couple of years. He said on the broadcast.
It was great. I mean, tonight he got a lot of swings and misses on his changeup to the left-hand hitters. I thought all this stuff was good, but to your point, especially his changeup.
Been in this game a long time, you obviously know things like this don't come along very often. Did you have advice, or do you have advice for him for how best to kind of savor this moment?
Not really. The first, in my entire college career, minor league career, major league career, the first no-hitter was the one last year against us. I think we had 2 last year, right? So this is the first one I've ever had on our side. So I have no.
Maybe if you walked last batter, you may have had to go out.
Well, I may have had to wear a bulletproof vest, but I may have had to just to save him.
And what can you say about Nick Castellanos? It seems like since the beginning of August or so, he's kind of been on the power surge.
Yeah, you know, talk about it all the time, the ebbs and flows of the season, and right now he's really swinging the bat. He's staying back and you know, using the entire field. He hits that home run to right center tonight, and that's when he's going good. That's what he's doing. He's hitting the ball over there.
When you look at Lorenzen No Hitter and Weston hitting that home run on his first at bat, and you've been in this game a long time. When you have nights like this, what's to say about the magic a game like this can produce?
Yeah, it's incredible. You know, I've seen a lot of things, and during this entire homestand, there's so many storylines. You know, the trade thing, the standing ovation, the no-hitter tonight, the Weston Wilson coming up. Baseball is a wonderful game, and there's so many magical moments, and when you can do it in front of your home fans, like these things have happened this week, because our fans are just off the charts passionate. It just, you know, makes you just love the game. Thank you.
You know, I'd like to say good night and farewell after that, because he put it so beautifully. Rob Thomson just tied it up in a little bow, but he's right. It's the magic of sports in general. It's the magic of baseball in particular. The summer game, the American game, and it's just a thing of beauty. And you talked about the things that occurred during this homestand and the storylines that have happened during this homestand, beginning with the standing ovations that Trey Turner received on Friday night that seemingly have gotten him out of his slump. We talked about Lorenzen not only pitching tonight and throwing a no-hitter, but then he talked about Wilson and the fact that he gets a home run in his first at-bat. We watched, his family was there in tears, and you don't see this in other sports. You don't see it like you see it in baseball.
No, you don't, and I think that's why since 2011, last year was the first year this ball club made the playoffs. It had been a minute, and I think that's why this city just really surrounded themselves around this ball club, because they saw what type of personnel this ball club was made of. They saw the work ethic. They saw that they truly loved playing here in South Philadelphia. They traveled well, did the fans, and I think it's just one of those things where, you know what, baseball is fun. It's really fun, because we have been through some lean years. 2015, 16, 17, 18. There were some lean years and tough games to get through. And now we have a ball club that over the last couple seasons that, man, they're fun to watch. And I think that, not to sound cliche, but this ball club really is the ultimate box of chocolates.
Yeah.
I mean, you go into this ballpark, you have no idea what the heck you're going to get. You don't. They can be down by 8 runs, so be it. They can come back and win 9-8. You just don't know what's going to happen. It's just, that's what I think makes this, that's why this ballpark is sold out so frequently this year, because you go there, you don't know what you're going to see, you don't know what you're going to get, but by golly, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, and we saw Ryan Howard tonight in the booth, and you know, I'm thinking of 2008. And when you get to be my age, 2008 was 8 minutes ago. You know, so when you say it's been a minute, it has been a minute. but the magic never stops at that ballpark, certainly, and not with the personnel that the Phillies have this season, from Trey Turner to Bryce Harper to Michael Lorenzen, and now Senator Wilson, as I call him, Weston Wilson. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back, and we'll hear from Michael Lorenzen in the clubhouse on his performance tonight. Only 14. This club's been around since 1883. And what you're seeing right there, you've only seen 13 other times before. Well, let's not talk about Charles.